folks, and welcome to our channel. Apologies that we've not posted a lot on here recently. Many things are going on at the minute. Number one is Gary's in a transition with his job and coming over to work with me. And, you know, since he's done his level 1 Reiki, many of you that have been Reiki attuned will know that there's a big release that you have to go through. And it's not just your 21 days, it is beyond that as well. Let me just pop you down a little bit, yeah? It's beyond that as well. So there's a lot of work going on at the minute, a lot of content. We've got 3 channels. And what's brought us to a gridlock on this channel is we've actually filmed 2 vlogs. But what's happened is we've realised that on some of these vlogs, you can't actually post the videos. It's a long story. Some places don't allow it. Consequently, it means that you have to take things out, put things in, and it just messes up the story of the vlog, so it takes more work to do. Fingers crossed we'll get them on here at some point. Remember the Scotland vlogs that we did that took weeks and weeks and weeks to get on here? Well, it's possibly going to be the same thing with that. Hopefully by the time we get into June, July, August, any vlog content that we do will be able to come on here in a much quicker way. So what I'm going to be doing, I mean, this channel isn't just about vlogs, it's about books, it's about lifestyle. I'm going to be bringing on a lot of stuff in relation to my crafting projects that I like to do. Because I'm conscious that we've got a channel that we're not really posting on. And I know Gary can't post on it a lot at the minute because he is in the Matrix, and the Matrix has a rule of its own. But I can do a video in between clients and etc. and film in for the content. So one of the things I'm thinking about doing on here, and please let me know in the comments if you would like to join me on this or you think it's a great idea, is to do crafting lives where I come on here with a craft project. I'm going to share you something here. I'm going to be starting a new craft. So it could be knitting, it could be diamond art, which is here, I'm going to share with you. I may even do it, what was it called? Book sprints, reading sprints. I may even do reading sprints on here as well. Because I don't want to lose this channel, and I don't want to have it forgotten about, because this channel actually means a lot to us, and it means a lot to me as well, because I like crafting, I like days out, I like chats, I like books, and I don't want to neglect that aspect of me. And I think it's really important not to neglect that aspect, because it's really easy to go, right, I've got to focus on work. So to me, like the tarot and stuff is work. But actually forgetting that there's other things that make you as a person as well. So if you would like to join me on those lives, and when I say join me on those lives, basically I'd come on live, so I'd be possibly sat here with a craft project and slant the camera so you can see me and the project. You would bring your craft project and you'd watch. That's all. You just watch, and you could comment in the comment section and I could comment back. We could sit on here for, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, however long we've got. And, I'm not going to say we're going to be doing it every week or every month. I will let you know when I'm going to do the lives. I'll put a post in the post section. So let me know what you think of that. So my mum has started doing something called diamond art. And I've been intrigued to start it myself, because I like crafting, but I don't really like anything too super complex. And she says to me it's not too super complex, that it's something that I could get my head around. So she's bought me my first ever diamond art kit for my birthday. Now my birthday isn't until June, but time is not linear. So I've got it here and I thought I'd show you it. Apparently, when you get your diamond art stuff, they always give you the same tools and stuff. So she's got me this little packet of goodies here. And before you ask, no, that is not a Shiwi. It's actually a funnel, so you can tip your diamonds into your little, I'll show you. So you get your little white thing here. There's obviously possibly a name for it. These are your little tweezers. If you drop one of your diamonds, little sponges to put on your pens. Yeah, so what you basically do is, and I've not started this yet, you get your little pen, put one of your blue sponges on it, and you've got some wax. Then you get this with each kit, apparently. So let me put that down. get your little pen, get some wax, get your diamond, but you put your diamonds in this little tray here, yeah? So I've got that. And there's these bits as well for if you're doing like long lines of things. Anybody else do diamond art? Let me know in the comments. Put that back in. Any tips and tricks you want to share with me about diamond art? I know a few of you have seen it on Instagram and you said you really loved it. Those are your little bags in case you've got spare diamonds. This, I think it's for under your tray so it doesn't jazz off somewhere. That sounded horrible, didn't it? But you know what I mean. I've got to close the box then. Can't get into it. That's your little brushy thing. So sweep between your diamonds in case, you know, just to... And I've got another little, if you're doing a little project, to put your little diamonds in. And you've got one of those little tools that you go down your diamonds. So say, for example, I'll show you this. It's actually the wrong thing to show you is that. Say you've done a picture with diamonds and you just want to go down and just line them up a bit. You'd use that little tool. Where we go for our Reiki, it's like a hairdresser's and it's got like a craft club. It's got different rooms in it that people rent out, but it's got a book club and a craft club. When we go on a Friday, their craft club is on. It's like a knit and natter where they all sit there with their knitting, crocheting. And one of the women that were there, she actually was doing diamond art. And it just, you know, the vibe was amazing. So I've got these cards here. There you go, with the diamond kit there. And again, with this you get your more tools. I'll have more tools and I'll know what to do with this. But it's going to be great. Because as well, because I get a lot of letters and stuff from abroad, from clients, from watchers, because the PO box and they like to write to me and stuff. I like to have noteless. Sometimes people send me notelets that they've made and I'll send those off. But when I can make these now, yeah, so if you've not seen diamond art, there's all those little numbers there. You see? And then the number is in the, you've got your diamonds there that are all numbered and you put them in, well, I'll show you when I hold it up. You put them in those little boxes there and you put a little label on them. So she's also got me some coasters. Yeah, some coasters. And this is the glue thing, or the setting glue thing. I can do that old thing that they do on TikTok. So that's the diamond painting sealer. Those are my little labels. I've also got these. Mum says she uses these more than the little plastic pink things, which it looks like a pencil, but it's actually got wax down the middle. And you've got a sharpener there, yes? And you sharpen it and she says it's much easier for her to do them. And then this is the belter. Oops, I'll just pop that there. You see that? So that's a picture that I can do as well. That'll be belting, won't it? I could do that and put it in the office, or I could even auction it off. My plan is, once I've got going, because honestly, you can do so much, is to do things to sell. Maybe have a little Etsy shop, so do bookmarks and do all kinds of things that people can buy, infused with healing energy. Now this is the bit where I regret opening all this up live on camera when I can't get it back in. In fact, I won't be cutting this bit out, don't worry. So you can do all kinds of things. So I've got those. So there's about 1, 2, 3 projects. I've also got some glasses case here. Another little project that I can get on with. And this is the case that it comes in there with all the little bits to hold your diamonds. So that's it. I'm looking forward to getting going with that. I'm looking forward to getting the lives going. I just need to get, I think, a box to put all of this stuff in. But any crafter knows it gets bigger and bigger, doesn't it? You get more and more stuff. I don't know about doing an area in here, in this room here. Because at the minute, I've got my own desk, but that's like a work desk. And I'm not sure. The light, unless I put the big ring light on that sits in front of me, the light in there is quite poor. Am I going to change this area here? I'm thinking another craft desk. Or maybe another house. It's funny, isn't it? But yeah. So you can do like, oh God, if you go on Amazon, right, there's some gorgeous wedding cards you can do for people and birthday cards. And let me just gather all this up because knowing me, I'll end up misplacing it. Wedding cards that you can do for people. And yeah, any kind of card really, and gifts that you can make. I'm in a bit of a funny place with cards at the minute. I like to send a decent card, and I think that's my mum and nana coming out because they were the same. They liked decent cards. In fact, those of you in Leeds will remember, I don't think it's there now, there was a card shop in Hare Hills called Compton Cards. Like, they could have lived in there. They spent hours in there looking at it. Cards were a big deal. But I find, like, we've just been to Clinton Cards and we've actually bought the cards for the year. I'd not got this kit then, so we've got everybody's birthday cards. The cost, I'm not even going to tell you the cost. It's the same with Christmas cards. I didn't send them this year because I'm just sick of shit cards. But if you can make a card, because actually last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that, because my mum used to be a big card maker, and she had like everything to do with card making, like boxes and boxes of stuff and everything. But if you're a card maker, you know that when you buy one thing, you've got to buy another thing, which buy another thing. And it can get very, very expensive. Whereas something like that, yes, it possibly can get expensive, like the diamond art. But like when you're doing cards, is it like embossing when you stick things on and you've got to get stamps and little machines that do little edging and stuff and ridges type stuff and glitter, and before you know it, you're going to make, I don't know, 10 Easter cards or 10 Christmas cards, and you've had to go get lots of kit and you might not use it again, and it just gets crazy. So I've always been a little bit put off making Christmas cards, because as well, to make them well, it takes a lot of time. Whereas this, I think it will take time, but it won't take all the cutting, the measuring, the layering, do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping that this is better. Plus it's like mindfulness. Oh, I didn't tell you what that was for, did I? Did I? That's a little funnel. It's not a Sheway. It's a little funnel that you go into your little plastic and you pour your diamonds in. So yeah, and then I've got on the go my knitting project, and I'm the same with that. I don't knit complex things. People think I knit my jumpers. I don't. I would, in a perfect world, like to knit something like a jumper, but my brain is this. It's very simple. I cannot do complexity in crafting. It's one of the reasons I get so triggered with drawing and art, because I feel it can get so complex. It's the same with books as well. And I think as well with perimenopause, I can't do complex plots. I can't do loads of characters. I can't do I can't do with authors that are showing off and trying too hard. I just like to sit down with a book. It's like, you know, really complex women's list books and literary fiction and all of that. It just doesn't resonate with me. I've tried reading it. I'm going to do a video about it actually soon. I like simple stuff. So when I talk about knitting, I knit blankets. So I just knit a square, and it can take me months and months and months to knit a blanket. And then I just stitch them together using wool, and it's simple. I know people can crochet them and use different stitches and stuff, but I don't. And the blankets I use, I'll give them to family. I'll keep them for myself. I might wear one over my knees in winter, or I'll, use it like I've got a shamanic drum. Sometimes I'll swap blankets around with the shamanic drum. But yeah, drum. I'm all for simplicity, but I'm all for as well, I think, crafting. Like on TikTok, I'm on TikTok, we're both on TikTok. I know TikTok can be problematic, but there are a lot of crafters on there that do that. Their whole earning life is crafting, which I think is amazing. They'll go on lives and you'll sit with them and they're all doing different types of crafting. There's a girl on there, I don't know her name, and she does this thing where it's glass, but she's got like a spatula with what looks like paint or cement. She's got the most beautiful energy. She just sits there. And you can earn money with the lives on TikTok, and they get their customers, they'll order stuff. And I just think that's wonderful, that. I mean, I don't ever really watch them for hours on end, but maybe it's something I need to do. And just to sit in companionship with somebody and craft, I think is absolutely beautiful. I really do. And I think, this is what I keep saying to my clients that are struggling, working in the mainstream. There's so much that you can do now to earn money. It's astounding. When you actually realise all the different revenues that you can earn money compared to 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, 20, it's astounding. It's astounding. There are so many people out there now earning money, using their talent, be it books, be it writing, be it pottery, be it flower arranging, cake making, catering. Like there's people on TikTok that have catering vans and they'll go live and people like watching it. Also as well, I think there's also that ASMR element of it, the sounds, the texture of it all, the depthness of it all, that people enjoy, and the sense of connection and communication. So, I think crafting, I think hobbies are vital. And it's something that I want to bring back in. It's always been in my life, but I really need to bring it back into my life, because you can neglect your pleasure, can't you? And that's how you end up in trouble, when you neglect your pleasure, or your pleasure time becomes doom scrolling time. Your pleasure time becomes dramatic. So, what crafting do you guys do? What are you all interested in? And what do you like about crafting? I want you to blow the comment section up on here. I think I'm looking forward to getting back into that kind of stuff. I do lives. I do lives on TikTok at the minute. But it's like tarot lives and energy reading lives. And I'm going to be doing the crafting lives on TikTok as well as on YouTube. I might set up two appliances, like the laptop for YouTube and the phone for TikTok. Because I think it's important. I'm going to probably do a video for TikTok explaining why it's going to be a tarot channel, but it's also going to be crafting. But we kind of shouldn't have to explain, because I think it's all connected anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because there was a bit of a concern about, well, it's a tarot healing channel, do we really want to bring crafting onto it? But I think, so what if somebody just wants tarot and crafting offends them, and they're possibly on the wrong channel anyway? Or vice versa as well. And I think the world that we're going into now is about being you and doing it your way. Taking something Mel Robbins talks about this in one of her books. Taking something that's already been done. Because I think she was on about a podcast. She contacted loads of well-known podcasters before she was going to set hers up. And she said, can I have any guidance or advice? And they said, do what's already there, but put your own spin on it. And I think that because it works, it's proven that it works. So do what's there, but put your own spin on it, your own personality. So tarot channels work, bring crafting in. Crafting works, bring tarot in. And because I think, your tribe will find you, and the right people find you when you're doing you. When you're taking something that works, but you're putting your own energy into it. You're right, your tribe finds you. You're correct, tribe finds you. So yes, crafting corner with Claire. Do let me know in the comments, because if I don't see anything in the comments, and I don't know if it's going to be a popular thing or not. There's all kinds of things we've got planned, At the minute also, as well, we're doing the tarot course on CTGT Tarot. and we've nearly finished filming that now. And when that's finished, what we're going to start doing is when we take topics of the day or topics of the moment and we sit and we discuss them. We may get cards out, we may do a bit of pendulum work, so using energy and science and talk about things like that, armchair conversations. So there is a lot coming, it's just we're in this transitional period where we're waiting for Gary to cut the ties with that. And I think as well it's important not to overload yourself, because I think as well when you're going through deep change you can become really exhausted. When you're moving house, when you're moving job, when you're getting married, when you're any kind of big change, your body needs to release it. So it can be really exhausting. So yeah, we're not neglecting you. We've got some nice holidays booked this year that should be falling around the time that we can start to get content on here, the Thackeray's. But yes, that's all I'm going to say today. So thanks for watching. Should I do a playlist? I love playlists. Playlists help people navigate your channel, because not everyone comes in on the same content. They may just like book stuff. They may just like vlogs. It's the same with all the other channels. So the playlists help to keep that content easy for people to follow what they want to follow. A crafting playlist. Because another thing I could do is videos where I've completed crafts or craft hauls. I've been really good with book hauls at the minute. Very good with book hauls. There's been a few times I could have gone ballistic in a bookshop and I actually haven't. I have still bought some books online, but they're books for work. But I am fettling my book list, my reading TBR stuff. I'm gonna do another bookish video. I've also got to film the reading wrap up for April. So thanks for watching. Love to all, and I will see you in the next one.